This is officially my third attempt trying to film this video because the first time I ran out of storage, the second time I realized I did not cover up any of the addresses on receipts or anything. So third time's a charm. Today I'm going to be doing my journal flip through. I'm about halfway done with this journal. I wanted to get actually halfway done with it before I made this, but I was impatient, so it's almost halfway done. You know, I get a gold star for trying. But yeah, so part 2 will be up when I'm finished with this journal. And I'm just going to be using this nifty Aladdin playbill to cover up things, and I also use some old Hello Kitty duct tape to cover up other things. My windows are open, and there are people arguing outside, so I'm sorry if you hear anything. This is just the best lighting. It's right by my window, and I have a place to prop up my iPad. So this is my journal. It's a Cambridge Limited. And I have my Vans Warped Tour 2016 sticker and a Kylie Jenner lip kit packaging on the front. This is pretty big. I didn't realize how big this was when I asked, because this was a birthday gift. I didn't realize how big it was when I asked for it, but it works. I hate these first few pages because I was so enthusiastic when I first got this, and I was just putting in a bunch of random stuff. So the first few pages are just gonna be randomness. This is just a makeup page. I have my Too Faced chocolate bar palette packaging, Kylie Jenner eyeshadow packaging, Kylie Jenner note, just some liquid to matte lipstick swatches, and then makeup quotes. And you guys will notice that I like to put in random stuff in order to fill up the space on the page, because I don't like having empty space. This is when I met Waterparks, which is one of my favorite bands. I met them at Warped Tour 2016. Here's just some pictures and me writing about it. And here's some goals for sophomore year, and I am laughing. I just saw right in the middle of the page it says understand math, but I still don't understand math. So yee. I'm gonna cover this up with a really cringy song I wrote, but this is Concert Memories Part 1. Here's my Warped Tour 2016 ticket. I cut this out from the schedule, and I just put all the bands I saw. So We the Kings, Falling in Reverse, Sleeping of Sirens, Waterparks, and Against the Current. And this picture kind of got mutilated when I translated it into here, but here's a picture of me and my best friend meeting Sleeping with Sirens. Over here is part 2. I don't know why I didn't do a 2-page spread. That would have made more sense, but I make poor life decisions. This is my Warped Tour 2015 ticket, which was signed by New Year's Day, and then I have the pass I needed to get into the meet and greet. Here is my Panic at the Disco and Weezer ticket from this past July, and Panic at the Disco is my favorite band, so I was very excited I got to see them. And kind of hidden over here is the pit access ticket from that concert. And like I said earlier, I hate empty space in here, so I just put a Vans tag. Here's a little drawing thingy I did. It says, "Don't Do Sadness" in Blue Wind, which is my favorite song from Spring Awakening. I'm just going to completely cover up the next page because, personal stuff, but this is where it starts to get chronological in here. And I just have me writing about choir and some music notes because, you guessed it, I don't like empty space. Here is Michael's receipt I got when I got washi tape and stickers and markers, and I said hella on this page, and that's very cringy. And here's just a bunch of quotes from Heather's the Musical, which is my favorite musical ever. Right here is a Sonic receipt, and I think this is more stuff about choir I wrote down. Here's an America's Got Talent rant because I like that show, and this past season made me very frustrated. Yeah. This was when I was sort of experimenting with washi tape and everything, so I just did my homework for the day and then a partially completed fall bucket list. And here's just a picture I printed out from online, but fake happiness is still the worst sadness. Cringy song I wrote. But so on this page is a little letter I got from when I joined my school's horticulture club and me just writing about it. Here's a cringy song I wrote. And from here to here, I think it was about 4 months I didn't write in this journal at all. I don't know, I just kind of lost motivation for it, but yeah, so there was a jump between here and there. Well, since I got back into it, I got more washi tapes. Here's another receipt. And here's some swatches of the washi tape I got that day. Here's a picture of Brendan Urie's face, because who wouldn't want a big picture of Brendan Urie's face in their journal? Here's a message from 2016 and a message to 2017 thing I did. Here were pictures from Halloween that I never put in here. I was Heather Duke from Heathers, and everyone hates her, but I actually love her. Like, I don't know why, I just like her. So I just put in some pictures because I was proud of this costume. And here's some lyrics from the song Lifeboat from Heathers the Musical. Cringy middle school page. This was a bad day. Bad day continued. Just some like pictures I found and printed out. This is a things that make me happy page, and then I just put come here if you're ever sad or need to smile or laugh, and I have a little bookmark here so I can flip to it. Here is pictures from twerp, which is a dance at my school. It was around Valentine's Day, and I just have, you know, pictures from the photo booth and my receipt I got when I bought my shoes, and the phone number was still on there. Oh darn, okay, I'll have to like block that out. I like this page for some reason. This was a bad day, as you can tell, so I just like wrote down like a bunch of stuff here, washi tape, and then I don't know why like I wanted to use the index cards, but I was obsessed with the song at the time, and like the index card thing stuck. I like using them. February 25th was a good day for me because some of my friends threw a surprise party for one of our best friends, and I was invited, and it was just a really, really fun day. I did a Meet the Artist page, and as you can tell by this, I am not an artist in any way or shape or form, but I saw it on Instagram and it looked cute, so I wanted to do it. This is me just writing more about the 25th. That day I also bought some makeup, so I have like packaging, and then the same picture I had over here, but oh well. Here are just some swatches from all of my eyeshadow palettes. You can't really see the bottom one. Yeah, okay. And then, that's just a quote I found. A cynical young person is almost the saddest sight to see because it means he or she has gone from knowing nothing to believing nothing. And I don't know, I consider myself to be cynical, so I just put that quote in there. My mom likes to get pictures developed, and she got a bunch of mine developed, so I just put them in here. Twerp pictures, picture me and my best friend. And I just kind of like doodled around in here too. Twerp pictures, which my best friend's mom took, and a picture of me and my best friend. Then here is just like a list of songs I like. I like this page for some reason, I don't know why. As you can see, my music taste is pretty all over the place. I like musicals, like post-core, pop, alternative, everything. We're just gonna cover this page up, but I did another like index card thing, and then the quote says, "Hearts are breakable, and I think even when you are healed, you are never what you were before." This is from the book The Mortal Instruments. I forgot which book out of the series it was from, where I liked the quote, and I liked, like I said earlier, I liked the whole index card thing, so I did that. The next page too, this is just like a text I sent to my friend, and my iPad ran out of storage, so it stopped recording, so that's why it's kind of choppy right here, but yeah, this was my last page. And then this, I got bored one night, and I like Arizona fruit punch, so I just drew that. Again, you can tell I'm not an artist, but, you know, I draw when I get bored. Here's just me writing about my week, and then this little, like, thing, like, envelope thingy was from Arizona. My grandpa went there, and he got me a bracelet and earrings, I believe, from there. And so I just kept this, and I put some positive notes in there. Over here, I meant to, like, write about how I drove for the first time, but I messed up, so I just covered it in washi tape, and I put I done goofed, because I goofed. This was RIP, my first roll of washi tape. This was the first roll I ever got, actually, and I used it up, as you can tell on this. So I made a little memorial for it. The next page is just a rant, so I'm just gonna like skip right over that one. In this page, I write about how I got my permit, and I'm just covering it up because this is like the top like white part of my permit, but there's still some personal information on there. So I just kind of wrote about how I was scared to start driving and everything, but excited. Then I just did this. I don't know. I like this page for some reason. I just put like a little heart balloon and then a quote I found. This page is so random. When I was like, went to go work in it, I found a gum wrapper inside of it. So I just wrote that down for some reason. And then I just did washi tape, and since I needed to fill the extra space, this was laying around my room because my room is very dirty and oops. But I just put that. This was just put in here a couple days ago from when I got back from New York. And so I just wrote about my days in New York. I was there for choir, and we did a lot of fun stuff. So I just wrote about the day. A picture from when we first got there was supposed to go here, but it was on my mom's camera, and we haven't got them developed yet. Here's a ticket from the Empire State Building, and then this is a ticket from the 9/11 Museum. Over here, I wrote about my second day in New York. As you can tell, I tried to make a little washi tape pocket, but it failed. I tried. But inside the pocket, I have my room card, because we all got to, like, share hotel rooms. Little secret, this actually isn't mine. This is my mom's, because my roommates and I left ours in the room. Here is the ticket we got from Radio City Music Hall tour, but I had to bend it in half or else it wouldn't fit. Then here's the ticket from when we saw School of Rock, which it's stuck to here. Oh well, but you guys get the idea. Here is like the little piece of paper we got in our playbill, just telling us like who the understudies were for the night. And here's a picture of me and my mom with a Radio City Music Hall Rockette, because we got to meet one of them. I hate this page, but I just wrote about my third day there. On the third day, we went on a dinner cruise, and so I got this picture of me and my mom, or my mom and I, same difference, and then some of my friends and I. Then these are the last two pages. Right here is from my fourth day. This is a ticket when we went to go to the museum in Central Park. And I just like wrote in like Sharpie on this page because I couldn't find a pen and I was lazy to look for one. But yeah, I wrote about how we got to do a workshop with Brian Gonzalez, and he plays Babcock in Aladdin the musical. And we got to sing two of the songs from it, Friend Like Me and another one I forgot. It was like the opening song the genie sings, if anyone knows the name of it. But I wish he would have kept the music, but we weren't allowed to. Here is part of my playbill. Since like the playbill is like a really like dark, oh, I have my playbill right here. Hey, okay. So as you can see, like there's a signature on it from Aladdin, but it was kind of hard to see. And since, you know, like they had black markers and a blue pen, you know, it would have been really hard to see on here. So a lot of us just turned to like this page of our playbill. I don't know which one is which, but one of these is from the genie and one of these is from Jasmine. This thing just ran out of storage again. Thankfully, I'm almost done. But yeah, so at the museum, they basically just had like pimples, they had cavities, and I got a skin cell plushie. It's really cute, so I just kept the tag in here. And over here is just an updated list of my favorite musicals. So I have Heather's, Hamilton, Spring Awakening, Aladdin, Dear Evan Hansen, School of Rock, and Next to Normal. And that was just with, you know, I used like a little washi tape border. And then I like the little like rainbow thing I did here. So that and my playbill just fell. I will try to finish this other half up quicker than I did this half, because as I mentioned, I took like a few breaks in between, so it took a while to fill this up. This started in like August, so it took a while, but I'm gonna try to get it done faster. So thanks for watching.